We interrupt this program for a special report from Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Good afternoon, I'm Bill Butel, and here's an update of our continuing coverage of the unrest in Los Angeles, California. President Bush will make a televised address to the country this evening at 9 o'clock. He will comment on the verdict, the vengeance, the violence that has shut down businesses, schools, and mass transportation in the country's second largest city, and ABC and Channel 7, of course, will carry that address. Meantime, thick smoke hangs over Los Angeles this afternoon as fires continue to burn out of control in some areas, but law authorities say the dusk to dawn curfew has partially succeeded in curtailing the rioting. The National Guard of California will soon get some help from 1,000 federal law enforcement officers whom the president has sent to the area, and there are federal troops also standing by to be sent there if they're needed. Our sister station, KABC in Los Angeles, reports that order has been restored in many parts of south central Los Angeles, which has been the center of the rioting. And here's a clear example of that. People are getting out of their cars, stopping what they're doing, to help in the cleanup of a business that was gutted by arsonists and looters. Can be taken as a sign of hope in a city where hope right now is rather a scarce commodity. There was, however, no such cooperation in Seattle, Washington. Mobs of angry teenagers there flipped cars on their backs and rampaged through the downtown area. Several other cities report violence, a show of frustration over the acquittal of the 4 officers in the Rodney King beating. In New York, the demonstrations, such as they are much more peaceful than that. We'll have more on that story all through the afternoon and on Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock and at 6 o'clock this evening. We'll tell you what Mayor Dinkins and city leaders, religious and political leaders, are doing to try to keep the peace in New York. So we invite you to stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the verdict and the vengeance. I'm Bill Butel. Thank you very much, and we return now to our regular programming.
This has been a special report from Channel 7 Eyewitness News. We now return to our regular programming.
In his sleep. I'm going to hit Jack as to what's going down.
I'm looking for Officer Dillon.
You got him.
Dr. Hamill needs to see you in the chapel, sir. Janet Green is flipping out, and her sister can't even control her.
Natalie?
You simpering two-faced bimbo! Janet, leave me alone.
Janet. Control yourself.
This isn't good for the baby.
God's too smart for you. He's on my side. You think you can just say a little prayer and get Trevor back? No way. I don't know what it is you think you overheard, Janet, but God believes in finders keepers. You keep begging him for my baby's daddy. He's gonna strike you down with a lightning bolt.
That's enough.
And if he doesn't do it fast enough, I will, for sure. I mean it. Nat, I'll kill you.
All My Children, brought to you by Tide. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
Back off, Janet. Give it a rest.
You give it a rest! How dare you protect this conniving witch!
We have to get her back to bed.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You care more about Natalie than you do your own family. Don't you see what she's trying to do to us?
She ain't trying to do zip, and I'm telling you, Janet, put a sock in it.
Trevor, don't. What? You'll do what? You'll turn against me and Amanda?
I'm sorry. It's my fault. We were taking a stroll, and I should have been paying more attention.
That's right. You should all be paying more attention to her dirty tricks. She's trying to run a con on God. She wants him to get rid of me so that she can have you and Amanda.
Crying out loud, Janet.
That's what you all want. Isn't it? All of you. It's the grand plan.
There is no plan. Is there, Trevor?
You're way off base here.
That's what they always say. You're wrong, Janet. We don't love you more than Natty. We love you both. Ha! I'm leaving. You are not leaving. Not until they see how evil you are.
Are you deliberately trying to hurt the baby?
You don't care about Amanda. All you care about is Natalie.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe we ought to kick back here, hash this out, take you to your room, put you in bed, have a little chat, huh?
How do you get away with it? If it's mine and it's good, you snatch it away. I don't want anything that's yours, Janet. Ha! That's code. What she really means is nothing belongs to me anyway. Everything's hers.
You have to forget about the past. Concentrate on the baby.
I am. I adore my little girl. And I adore her daddy, even if he is a blind fool. I'll do anything for my family.
Nobody's gonna hurt your baby.
Don't say I didn't warn you. What do you want from me, Janet? I want you to confess. Right here, in front of God, and me, and Trevor, and them. You come clean and you tell us what's really going on.
There's nothing to tell.
Fine. Then you can just tell us what you were confiding to God. All right. I will. If you promise to go back to bed, I will tell you everything. All about your secret prayers for you and Trevor. Everything about Trevor and me.
Look, Dimitri, you can still save yourself from prosecution. All you have to do is remember that you made an error, that Gloria did not arrive home when you said she did.
There was no error.
Jack Montgomery can really straighten all of this out. Now, if you would like, I could speak to him first and...
Absolutely not.
All right, fine, then you do it yourself, but just explain to him.
I have no explanation to make to anyone. Now, I believe that Gloria hasn't done anything wrong.
Well, I believe that she tried to kill herself because she cannot live with her own guilt.
Now, that is not true.
Look, Dimitri, you cannot allow your sympathy for Gloria to ruin the life of an innocent boy.
How do you know that Brian Bodine is innocent?
How can you be so sure about Gloria? Why, because she's a blonde woman in distress? Or why, because saving Brian will just not make you feel like a romantic hero?
Look, I have made up my mind about Gloria, and no amount of emotional blackmail is going to change it.
I see, you've made up your mind. Look, Dimitri. I saw you in there. I saw you, I watched you struggling to get through to Gloria, and I thought that I saw a human being. Was I wrong? Who are you, Dimitri? Are you a man? With a heart and a soul? Or are you just a cold, cruel machine who will sacrifice an innocent boy's life?
This is Edmund Gray. He's with USI, the wire service.
That's right, and I don't even have to ask who you're with. Jackson Montgomery, great job in court.
Thank you very much. So what have I done? Broken up some kind of a journalistic cabal here?
Well, we weren't working.
Well, believe it or not, we members of the working press actually enjoy a night off every now and then.
Yeah, so I see. I guess us trial lawyers forget from time to time that there is such a thing as a social life.
Well, are we being social now?
No, actually, we're here on business.
Oh, well, the phone's awfully good for that.
What's up, Jack?
I just wanted to tell you that there may... I'll tell you what, I'll just give you a call in the morning.
No, wait a minute. Did something happen? Is there a new development?
I just wanted to warn you in advance that I may have to call you to the stand about that piece of evidence.
Listen, Brooke, I can cover my ears, do laps around the pool. You call it.
You can talk in front of Edmund. It's okay. Excuse me. Hello? Yes, he is. Hold on. It's for you. It's your service.
Thank you. Jack Montgomery. Yes? When did she call? Did she leave a number? 5187? Thank you.
What's the matter?
Mimi Reed just called from the Pine Valley Hospital. She's in the emergency room.
Mimi?
Hi, this is Jack Montgomery. I just got a message from Officer Reed. Is she around there, please? Thank you. Mimi, what's up? Are you all right? Oh, no.
What?
When did this happen? How serious? Yes, I'll be there as soon as I can. Thanks for calling.
Why? What happened with Mimi?
Nothing happened with Mimi. It's Gloria.